In the last video, we touched on the importance of using the right tools when searching for information. The two main types of tools that we introduced were online search engines and databases. An important part of choosing a tool is understanding how it works. So let's take a closer look at databases. A database is a collection of information that is organized and stored according to a system designed specifically for search and retrieval. Databases may be general, with many different resource formats and information on a variety of different subjects or disciplines. Alternatively, specialized databases may focus on information on a specific subject or discipline, or it may house information in a specific format, such as streaming video or image databases. You may have noticed that academic libraries subscribe to a lot of databases. There's a good reason for that. Not only can databases differ in what subjects and types of content they cover, they are also varied in how they are organized and what kind of search features they offer. With so many databases out there, how do you choose which one is best for you? There are a few factors to take into consideration as you decide: your research topic, the level of speciality, and the type of sources you need. For example, if you're writing a short paper for a rhetoric class on a topic of your choice, you might be okay using a general, multidisciplinary database. However, if you're completing a project for an upper-level nursing class, you'll probably want something more specific. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, why can't I just use Google? We get it. Using databases might feel like a hassle, especially if you're already familiar with the ease of search engines. But it's important to understand the difference between these search tools so we know when it's most appropriate to use them. Search engines cast a really wide net. Information can be found on virtually any topic, with millions of results for an individual search. If you want to narrow that search, there are options, but they're limited to content type, like news, shopping, or images. Finally, when it comes to the quality of the results you get, it can be a mixed bag. Remember, anyone can share information online. The content you find with a search engine must be thoroughly evaluated for accuracy. An academic database is almost the opposite. In a database, information collections are organized by subject, language, genre, and more. So while you will almost definitely get fewer results than you would with a search engine, the results will be more organized and likely more relevant too. When searching in an academic database, there are efficient tools and filters that can be used to narrow your results based on a variety of factors. And finally, content within an academic database is high quality and is evaluated and selected by professionals. Ultimately, you can think of the difference between these tools as a trade-off. While it's very easy to do a Google search, there's a lot more work you have to do to sift through results and make sure they are accurate and of good quality. With an academic database, you may need to do some more work up front by deciding on a database and developing keywords, but the results you get are more specialized and don't require the level of evaluation search engine results do. Let's review what we've learned. In this video, we discussed the difference between how search engines and databases work. We also learned a bit about what criteria we might use to choose an appropriate database. In the next video, we'll take a closer look at how to use a database, starting with developing keywords. Want some help? Schedule a research appointment with one of our librarians today.